So you decided it's like, okay, time to get the rest of the Mavericks now, huh? Even though apparently you already beaten the game.
Well, I don't have the saber yet.
Omega only because of you, Eggman.
Because getting the rest of the stuff.
Like, I didn't even know you were going to be here. MASAIDER. Screw MASAIDER!
Screw MASAIDER? What kind of Screw MASAIDER? That sounds so wrong. Yeah, screw MASAIDER, man. Screw him.
It's like he's trying to get drunk.
No. Basically, it sounds like the game's insulting him. Like, screw him. Screw that cider or whatever.
Well, anyways, what was I saying? I was something about why I did this.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, when I found out that you were recording this, when you were coming in for this, it's like I kind of figured you wouldn't be very happy with only what I originally did, so I went back and did everything that I skipped.
No, I would have been mad. I mean, I didn't know how much of a speed run you did, so I just saw that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't taking any chances, so I went ahead and recorded everything else. So, for all intents and purposes, this is a 100% run now. A rather quick one, if the time's any indication.
Yeah. I mean, I like completing Mega Man X3 all the time. Like certain games, like I would try to go quick if I wanted to, if I'm bored that day. Holy shit, that was fast.
Was that
his arm's just out? You know what's weird?
What?
You ever had this glitch happen in Mega Man X where if you kill the giant Joe or whatever the heck he is with his arm sticking out when it breaks off? You ever have it happen where the capsule doesn't show up at all? I had it happen to me one time. It's like, what the heck is this? And I'm stuck. I can't move. The game like soft locks.
I've never really noticed.
I did that one time. I forget if you were there, Jason, but it happened to me once.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the emulator that did it. I was running on an emulator, so my X collection, but that might be why. I mean, it probably did because of that. I'm thinking for sure because the sub-tank on SNES, instead of like playing on my actual SNES version, sub-tanks don't fill up all the way. I don't get why the game acts like I had no life upgrades. It made the signal fight harder.
Is that all this guy does?
Yes.
Yes.
This is all Blizzard Buffalo.
I mean, occasionally he'll shoot 3 drills at you, or sometimes he might split off his drills, but other than that, 9 out of 10. What the hell? Why is he doing that? I never saw that before.
I don't know, but I've never seen him shoot.
I guess he actually wanted to... Sorry.
I have.
So he's basically Blizzard Buffalo.
Kinda. On the Games Done Quick playthrough I watched earlier today, it turns out that if he only does left and right if you get through here without dying. But if you die in like the second half of the stage, his RNG switches and he starts doing other things.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh.
Interesting.
And the reason I never figured this out is because, well, as you see, I didn't exactly die.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what Neon Tigers is.
Yeah, you're gonna love Blast Hornet's name, though. I mean, what could be better than screw MASAIDER? Shining Together.
Is that supposed to be Spanish? I don't think that's Japanese.
Shining Together.
Yeah, that sounds like Spanish to me.
No, this song was actually kind of like Guns N' Roses, like on this version I heard. That's what it's supposed to be.
I don't know any of Guns N' Roses songs, so I couldn't really tell you.
Well, look up My Michelle from Guns N' Roses. See.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean. It's like I remember a lot of people pointed that out when I was watching certain. I forget who I watched that pointed that out. Wasn't it Clement?
I think I pointed it out to you.
Well, I don't know.
Huh.
Time to get my least favorite part in the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You know, you missed the one time I was trying to get in the capsule and somehow X looked like it was humping when I was trying to get the helmet piece. Remember that, Jason?
Was that a long time ago?
No, that was a couple days ago. Remember I was trying to go in, I was showing you that? I guess you forgot.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you just keep walking up, somehow X keeps looking like he's kicking. He almost looks like he's humping it, almost.
Oh yeah.
The capsule.
I remember that.
I would have
I don't
liked
know why.
this had the first shot been useful by itself, but sadly it's not. And just like in Tunnel Rhino stage, the mid-boss there for some reason has no invincibility frames, so you can hit it as many times as you want.
Yeah, see, you using Giant Thunder like I do, it annihilates this boss a lot easier.
Well, I stopped
Hey,
using it once I realized that he didn't get invincibility.
Ackerman, when I fought this boss, you didn't tell. I asked you if this boss had to wake this.
I said Giant
Yeah.
Thunder, I showed you. It was the other boss. I told you didn't have to weak this. You know, the star-shaped thing, it was supposed to be, I forget what it was. I think it was Acid Shot or something. That was the boss I was talking about, not this one. This one I showed you was Triad Thunder.
No, but when I was on the boss, I asked you. When I was playing this game, I asked you if it had a weakness.
Are you sure? I thought I told you it was Triad Thunder.
Well, either way, I don't need no weakness. I can rapid-fire Buster pellets.
Mm.
No, is this bit or bite?
This bit.
That's bit. It's you know it's funny though because it's like yeah you know it's bit and bite. Bit's the small one, you know, bits and bites is bigger. Basically, like if you know computer terms, I think that was the joke. That's why I personally think.
You know, I don't really like fighting bit and bite by themselves.
I can tell.
Yeah. You know that if you just stay on the ground and it dies, like let's say you miss bite and it breaks on the floor, you know he'll just dash into it like an idiot.
Well,
Well, actually, bite's actually a lot easier than bit.
I do worse on bite than I do in bit.
Really?
Normally it's the other way around. It's just for this particular run.
Because bite's really easy. Like if you stay on the ground and wait till then he shoots his magnets, then you can climb up on the top of the wall real quick. So that way you get sucked into his magnets.
Well, the thing is, I'm doing things differently than I normally do them. Like, for example, I never charge the weapons when I fight them normally. Instead, I try to do that a lot, and, well, I get hit as a result.
Well, charging up, I guess it looks like it's not really helping.
The charging attacks do quite a bit of damage per hit.
You know, I never actually charged the spinning blades, and I didn't know it turned into a gigantic blade yo-yo.
A blade yo-yo that you can guide in whatever direction you want.
To be honest, I actually never charged anything else.
So basically, you become violin.
In a manner of speaking. It's really funny when you just spin it in circles around your body, but if it hits something, it breaks.
Yeah.
Does a lot of damage though. and it's very easy to hit Neon Tiger with it. Oh, I'm sorry,
See, I
Shining
never really
Tigero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so who you gotta go for next? Okay, Toxic. So I thought you gotta go to Blast Hornet.
I go to
kinda
him
wanna
last.
Now.
What's his name?
I don't remember. It really didn't stand out to me. I accidentally... Yeah, there's a little hiccup in the video. Just wait. There we go.
Oh, okay. I thought it was my video.
I got froze.
Acid C-Force.
C-Force. Acid Team C-Force.
That doesn't sound much different from Toxic Seahorse.
I know.
What?
And screw those green robots. They do just as much touch damage as those red ones. One of those
Yeah.
would like take half my health.
Which is weird.
You know, I don't like the way they handle the body part. It reduces damage, but only if the shield is up.
Yeah, that's the only thing that kind of sucks about it, but that's where the gold chip makes up for it, where the force field lasts longer.
Well, in my opinion, that's not a good enough idea. If it's a shield that makes you take less damage, why can't it stay up 24/7 instead of only staying up for during the time that I'm probably not going to get hit?
I really don't know, but it actually does, like, you do get less damage regardless, even though the shield gets up or not. No bite. That's
I wasn't
fine.
sure if I wasn't sure when I was going to run into him, so I had it just in case.
Actually, I knew that you wouldn't run actually, because, like, I think bite comes when you defeat, like, maybe, like, if you defeat around 6 of the Mavericks, he's more likely to show up.
Well,
Yeah.
they only show up in certain stages.
Yeah.
Right.
Like stages that Bit shows up in, Bite would not show up in them. And the ones that neither of them show up in, Bile will be in them.
Yeah. You sure? Because Bite appears in Crushed Crawfish's stage, even though Vile's there, Portal there too.
Well, not that. It was, I mean, like a rule of thumb. Bile only shows up in 3 different stages. Bit and Bite like have their own 3 as well. Some of them may or may not overlap.
Oh, okay.
Stupid mid-boss.
I know, that boss looks so stupid.
I love rapid firing the Buster like that. It's so satisfying to see your Buster just destroy everything.
Yeah.
Just imagine what would happen if Dr. Light's training program on X did not work.
Oh, yeah, he'll destroy the world almost. I mean, Zero almost went that way till Sigma broke the thing on his head. Zero was basically kind of the example that X could have been like that from the beginning.
Yeah, Zero's the original Maverick.
Yeah.
But if you really think about it, X and Zero aren't even replicates. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to think about that, don't you think?
It
It's
is.
like the legendary Reploid Zero. I'm
Yeah.
not a Reploid. You are now.
I'll call you Reploid because I don't know of a name. So, you're Reploid now.
But yeah, I don't figure out that I can hit him multiple times until like later in this fight. But like if you pay attention, you notice that he'll stop flashing briefly for like a frame or 2.
Yeah.
It's during that time that you can hit him multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I noticed when I did that. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell once in a while.
Yeah, see right there? I just spammed like 3 shots into him once I realized it.
Yeah. But yeah, that really wasn't different. There goes Toxic C-Force.
I don't know who named these things. Like, seriously.
Well, the screw one seems to be the best one so far right now.
So far it is. My favorite, but Blast Hornet makes no sense whatsoever. Because
Okay, what's Gravity Beetle's name?
I think this is a good one. I think Gravity Beat Food.
Beat what?
Beat Food.
What?
It's just entertaining.
Like Blast Hornet doesn't even make sense. Like it's not even a word for both of it.
Man, what I'm looking forward to the most is the names.
I'm looking forward to myself.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I recorded these when I started seeing the names. Like, no way.
I mean, screw one. It's like screw what? It's something.
Legs needs to see this one later.
Yeah.
Seriously, like just tie him down in a chair and make him watch.
See, Bit has more of a chance to appear in this stage, I noticed. In Gravity Beetle stage. That I notice a lot, but wherever he doesn't appear here, I forget which other stage he likes to appear.
Honestly, I don't get why I have to deal with them in the first place. Oh, Digi, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
You know how Bit and Bite combined to form that Messiah thing?
Yeah.
If even one of them's still alive, they'll still form into that anyway.
Yeah, I realized that when I experimented one time.
My
I thought I
question
was
is-
gonna fight one of them.
Can you think of any reason as to why this is?
I don't know. Did Doppler just repaired the parts a bit and then just combine them into Bite, or like vice versa if you did the other way around?
I mean, like, one would think that if only one's alive, they would just fight you the way they did before.
That's what I thought. That's what I seriously thought. I thought, if I destroy one of them, maybe I won't destroy that super boss, and maybe I could just fight Bit or Bite by themselves. I picked Bite because I had an easier time with Bite, but no, they still fuse. It's like, what?
Is it sort of like an agile type syndrome from X2?
Sort of. You have no excuse to lose using this guy if you have Neon Tiger's weapon.
Well, I know. Used to joke with that. I always find with the Buster, though.
I mean, not only does this reset his animation, but it also cuts through invincibility frames.
Well, yeah, I noticed when I used his weakness.
Wow. You know, I don't think I ever used his weakness.
I don't really use his weakness at all, even after I get to Saber, but I did it one time.
I was just matching the crap out of the fire button. I had no reason to do anything else.
Oh, I thought that was its charged form.
No.
No, the charge form, Mega Man shoots it up and it just starts shooting in random directions. Here we go.
Alright, let's see this.
Oh,
This name just makes no
this
sense.
is never gonna be.
Come on.
What's his name?
Explodes Hornet.
What? Horneck?
Close.
Explodes Horneck.
I saw explodes you. I'm not even sure if that's a word.
Exploding, so I guess explosive Horneck made you offline.
Seriously.
I exploded. That didn't sound anywhere near as good as I was hoping.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
Neither does his name, so there.
Yeah.
Neither does Waspinator.
I mean, Blast Hornet makes sense. Explodes Horneck does not.
Okay, now then, before that thing happened, what do you think about this annoying thing, this star frickin' thing? Do you know its name?
This thing does have invincibility frames, so I don't like it. I usually just fight it like that.
Really? Because I usually just keep tapping the button rapidly whenever he starts spinning.
When he starts spinning, well, sure, but when he's in one of those phases where he bounces every time you hit him.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I would have gone back into that pattern had that charge shot not killed him. But furthermore, this thing has invincibility frames, so I didn't bother spraying my bullet or buster into it, because that would have just been a waste of time and effort. I learned that one the hard way.
Well, you had the weakness to him, the acid attack, to destroy him quicker. That I didn't know until I watched Games Done Quick. It's like, really? You can kill him faster with the acid thing? But I usually don't go to Toxic Seahorse.
Like I said, if I had watched Games Done Quick, I would have done quite a few things differently. Like, for one, I wouldn't have sat on this thing. I would have just went through on my merry way.
Yeah, because I didn't know that either. It's like, oh, you could just free it and that's it. Just go your merry way, like you said.
Like, I always thought you had to at least get into it.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Now you're going to watch the biggest fail I have of this entire playthrough.
What's that gonna... Oh yeah, bite.
I do it in the worst possible way because I try to do something different.
What did he do? Please don't tell me you did the stupid, lousy charge shot of this.
The charge shot's actually pretty good. You just need to not do it badly.
Which I just noticed what you did there. And what's up with this bitch there? He looks so stupid.
He's supposed to look stupid.
Like, the best way to use a charge shot on him is to do it after he's dashed towards a wall, so that he doesn't have time to stop you from hitting him a few times. But under normal circumstances, if you do it like I did, he will charge at you by the time you finish charging.
Yeah.
So you
But
now
at
have to go
least
through
he
the rest of
didn't
this.
die. I thought you were gonna die to him or something, the way you were talking about saying the worst. That would have been the worst.
I consider it a fail because you saw how I played this entire game.
Yeah.
I've never taken this much damage in one stage. In the Sigma phase, I only got hit like twice, and that's it.
Yeah.
I have to say, though, I really wish I had watched Games Done Quick before doing this. Because I had discovered something, but what I didn't realize was I could do the whole pause trick to ignore the charge scene. Like, if I were to switch my weapon, instead of waiting here, he would have already taken damage and I could have started another charge.
Yeah, I remember watching that at Games Done Quick. It's like...
Internet disconnected for a little while.
And that's the lovely reason of Discord. One person drops and no one else does. The only problem is if I'm recording everybody's audio.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and here's a little secret that you probably didn't know. Last Hornet doesn't have invincibility frames.
Yeah, I know.
Like, he's just glowing white for show. You can hit him with anything else.
Yeah.
Because I was actually going through the game's addresses and everything to write a few scripts to put up a few displays, but in this game it's weird. In one address, for charging, they have the charge shot in one byte, air dashing in the second byte, a flag for if you're dashing or not in the third byte, and a flag for if you're walking.
That was before Zero got injured, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but here's my only question. Why in Maverick Hunter X it looks like that Dr. Kane died, but you know he survived because X2 and 3?
it's a reboot. I would have loved to see Maverick Hunter X6. I really would.
I wonder if they would have fixed all the horrible bugs that people complain about.
They probably wouldn't, but I would have loved to see like an HD remake of it.
Yeah.
Because I would just love to see this. What would happen if it's like, okay, we just made another Mega Man X6. Have fun. Nobody buys it.
I would have. Yeah. So I guess he forgot which button to press to get the armor. That happens to me sometimes. That surprised me.
Yeah, me
nuts.
too.
You know, I guess he didn't want to wait a while for the drill to break the ice, huh?
Well, I had access
That's
to the
a
right
drill.
armor, so I wasn't going to bother.
Hmm.
Because, I mean, now I'm just backtracking to pick up everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't even take me that long, either.
I'm guessing, like, if you would have known that you couldn't get the chest armor without getting Gravity Beetle's move, would you gotten this in this speed run?
If I knew I could have gotten it with the ability to double jump in midair, I would have gotten it on my first pass through.
Yeah.
I also completely forgot about a ride armor here, so I actually end up coming here last.
Oh crap! You must have felt bad. It's like, oh, oops! I forgot the right armor.
It didn't really bother me considering how fast I'm doing all this. Because, I mean, I did this all in one run, just to make sure I had it.
Yeah.
And I really hate the heart piece here.
I know. Why do you have to kill Blast Hornet or Explode? Whatever. Just to get it.
I'm never getting over that name.
Explosive Hornet. Explosive Hornet.
Even that would have been better, but no, it's Explodes.
Oh yeah. Explodes Hornet.
I mean, can somebody... I'm gonna look that up. Are those even words?
Maybe.
Okay, so I don't know if this is bad or not, but I really should not have looked it up. The instant I started typing in "explodes," that's when my recording stopped.
Yeah.
So apparently, "explodes" is like the exposure of something to an explosion. Hornek, on the other hand, is like some German castle or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Blast Hornet is some form of German thing.
So he's German. But
Nazis
that
on me.
doesn't make
Yes.
sense.
I can just imagine him screaming at us in German.
Totally.
Yeah, that would be weird.
It's the only thing that makes sense now.
Yeah.
I almost died there. Yeah, I legitimately almost squished myself.
Well, you didn't though, so that's what counts. And time for more Pokemon Health Center music.
Yeah, I still don't like this armor.
Come with this capsule, restore your Pokemon X. You can beat the Pokemon Master.
And here, take this thing that shields you after you've gotten hit from further damage for the next couple seconds, which by then you probably won't be hit and it'll go away.
Yeah.
Seriously, see, that lasted like maybe 4 seconds. And the thing is, I typically don't get hit more than once in that short span of a time.
Yeah, but look on the bright side. At least it's not the freaking helmet that freaking keeps freezing you in place for every couple of seconds just to show you the mini-map where everything is.
That's
Even though after multiple playthroughs, it gets really annoying.
That's like the second to last thing I get.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's by the time I realized I didn't have the armor. Or like, ride armor.
I thought you were delaying it, so that way you won't have to deal with that stupid crap.
I was, but I just legitimately forgot I didn't have the last armor piece. So bear with me, you only see it once.
Oh.
Thank God.
A map like that would have been useful had you had it simply been something you pull up when you want it.
Yeah, not automatically as soon as you jump to the stage and it has to show you where everything is. It's like, okay, I know where it is. Why are you showing me this, game? I mean, the first time, yeah, it makes sense, but after maybe your 5th or 4th playthrough, that gets really annoying.
It does.
Oh yeah. Falcon Punch! I love that when X just punches the ground.
Yeah, I hate those rocks. They do a ton of damage. I'm kind of glad that the shield thing does its job like the first time you get hit. Because honestly, the way the damage works, it really shouldn't be a shield in the first place. It should just be tougher armor.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know that if you just use the Blizzard Buffalo's attack, though, they'll explode and hit. You don't have to, like, hit them twice.
Really?
That's another reason why I like Blizzard Buffalo's move against using in the stage sometimes. Against those drill guys, it doesn't even hit them at all because the drills protect them. And they don't even run over the ice as soon as it lands on the ground.
There's another reason.
Other than that, any other enemy.
Yeah, there's another reason to like Blizzard Buffalo's weapon. Like when it's in its charged shield form, like enemies always drop health.
I did not know that because the only time I use it is in Toxic Seahorse's stage where I just use it as an ice block to float up. I did not know that my first 2 playthroughs. I thought he had to use the frog armor, and let me tell you, it's a big pain doing it that way. You can do it, but it's a pain.
Well, there's a cup. Well, you can sort of make the jump without having to go all the way across. If that's what you're talking about. And here's where I realized I didn't have the last armor.
Oh, because it tells you.
I was like, oh, I completely forgot about this one. Let me go back. It's like right here.
Yeah.
And here we go. This is exactly what Mitch was talking about.
Yeah, I hate that.
Boom.
I love that.
I
where
think-
you just
I think
destroy
that would have been better if it fell down instead of just inexplicably exploding.
Yeah. But I don't know, you know, how come the right armor can't explode at 2?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I thought it would. I tried it, but
You know, I actually tried that the last time I played X3. I thought I could do it.
yeah.
Yeah, coming here works a lot differently now that I have everything. Like last time I had to wait at the stairs because I was too slow.
Yeah.
But here I can just...
So,
It's like, screw you, buddy.
yeah. You know what I hated when I first got into Gold Chip a couple times? My brother made it sound a lot harder than you needed to get it. He made it sound like you have to have full life up to 9 and all your sub-tanks the full life.
That sounds like something I would have anyways.
Yeah, but let me tell you, it was my second time playing and I died, you know, with that one part with the pillars going to crush you, the segment of the stage. I died, and I thought I had to kill myself all 8 times, and then get all my lives back up to 9 and do it again.
That really would
I had to experiment the 3rd time because it's like, I hate it. It's like, you know what? There's no to do it this way. It's like, there's gotta be an easier way. It's like, I doubt that you need 9 lives and full sub-tanks and full life. So I tested it with just full life for everything. It's like, oh, there it is. Yeah, I knew it.
Like, that's kind of how I prefer it. I mean, like,
Yeah.
like you shouldn't need... Like, just having this stuff should be enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, not you have to have 9 lives, full E-tanks, and that, you know, make it really complicated than it needed to be.
Hey, that looks like the same passageway that you have to go down to get the Shuriken.
It does. The whole thing about the enhancement chips is Why would Dr. Light offer them to you individually if he could just give you this?
Well, it's a secret. So, which is your favorite chip besides the helmet chip, which is my opinion one of the best?
Mine's the Air Dash. The only reason.
Double dash.
The thing is, if I had a way to get to it without having to fight Screw MASAIDER, I would have done it. But since I didn't, I just skipped it.
Yeah, this is the Maverick I'm talking about that I always fought, because I always destroyed Bit and Bite, and this guy kind of is annoying, but I got used to his pattern more than Bit and Bite combined. Actually, I had a harder time with them than this.
I don't think I ever fought this boss before.
I figured why not end it off with something that I skipped entirely. You know?
Yeah. And this is probably a reason why you don't like the Buster. Best example right there. It's like sometimes X like shoots blasts and he's like in stuck mode. He just gets stuck.
Honestly, I'm usually a lot more careful fighting this boss. But instead,
Bless you.
because yeah, if you're not careful, you might destroy the nose, and doing that makes him put down that little acid stuff.
Which makes it more annoying, but I actually did defeat him my last time without him getting his nose destroyed.
Well, there's everything X3 has to offer. I mean, like, what else could I possibly show?
Yeah. You know, I like the thing in the background. Those are the destroyed robots from X2.
Well, that's it for X3.
4 videos.
Glad to have you there.
Yeah,
Elton.
just 4 videos. Yeah. And we will see you guys next time when we do X4.